Hello and welcome to another episode of What's Your Issue? I'm Dara Lane.
And I'm Missy Elliott.
Ooh, could you put your thing down, flip it, and reverse it for me, doll?
I'm in a big trash bag recording with like goggles and a helmet on.
You should wear that for our Halloween episode.
We should record this in costume for Halloween.
Troy, please.
I think that would be so fun.
Yes.
Maybe even we buy a few and we have a month of costumes.
We're like fucking GMA over here.
No, literally, it's like Kathy Lee and Regis.
Uh-huh. We should do it. Let's do it.
It's confirmed. We're doing it.
They're doing it. Guys, they're doing it.
Let everybody know.
How are you, Troy?
I am good. Did that sound convincing?
It did not, my sweet.
Well, I'm good. I'm fine. I am stressed. I need to clean my apartment so bad. I have a friend coming to stay with me. My apartment is in shambles. But I did find an Oprah box set yesterday. So that's a positive.
That is so exciting. I have a question about it. So it said, I believe, 17 hours of Oprah show realness. Is it? It's not individual episodes, right? It's probably clips. Or is it episodes?
I think that it is episodes because a lot of people messaged me and said that they also own it or that they grew up watching that exact box set. And it's episodes. They would watch full episodes, but they're curated. So it's like there's one DVD, I don't remember what it says, but it's like miracle episodes. It's Oprah curation.
Oh, now when you have the time, I would really love for you to do a cross-referencing of what's in the box set that you cannot find online.
I will absolutely let you know. And I think if people would be into it, I think it would be really fun to do some Patreon content about these episodes. Because there's so much good stuff.
Okay. We can find a way to shoehorn in magazines, whatever.
Sure.
Or maybe we don't have to. But when you sent me the picture, I was like, can we Patreon this?
We have to. Especially because we did. Listen, we could tie it in through O Magazine. We'll find a way to make O Magazine be relevant somehow to the episode. But we were talking in that episode about just how hard it is to find Oprah's episodes, except for the really, really, really curated cheesy ones that she wants you to see. Like You Get a Car and stuff. But we want the nitty gritty, the deep cuts. So,
well, and especially since it's a DVD set, it's from who knows what, 2000, 2010s, 2000s or something.
I think it's early 2010s, I want to say.
Early 2010s. So, what was considered problematic was very different back then. So there's a great possibility that there are some things included that at the time she was like, this is great, let's add it. And today she'd be like, put it in the vault.
Well, also, there's a whole era of Oprah that you and I were just too young for to be watching every day. Those really crazy ones where she would have the KKK on with a civil rights activist or something, and they'd fight with the audience. I don't even know that Oprah. I know it from clips, but I don't know her.
Clips. Yeah. We haven't really been able to watch those scenes and those episodes full. You've just seen the little tiny clips.
Yeah. Of her letting an audience member take her microphone out of her hand and shit. It's just so foreign to me.
Oh, I I cannot wait. I'm sorry, you guys, but we have to do this.
No, it's happening. Next time I come to LA, I'm bringing it with me. I'm packing a DVD player, mama, and we are going to maybe participate in hallucinogens and watch.
Oh.
We watch Oprah on acid.
We're up for 5 days straight watching Oprah. Oh my God, Dara and Troy, they're in a really dangerous bender right now.
We're like buying Dr. Oz acai pills while we watch. I'm like, no, these Dr. Phil pills really do speed up your metabolism.
Look at me, I'm so thin. Yeah. You guys, you haven't eaten in a week and you've just been doing blow. I was yeah, it's acai.
Oh my God, I'm crying. Well, you have that to look forward to. And also, today we have an absolutely fabulous guest. We are joined by Cara Berry. You know her, you love her. And we're talking about the Vibe magazine 1998 cover with all the rappers like Lil Kim, Foxy, Diddy, Erykah Badu, Biggie. I can't even name them all. Busta Rhymes, LL Cool J. Like, it is jam-packed. It's amazing. This is an incredible article.
It's a great article. We had a great time talking to Cara. You know, she's the best.
Yeah.
She is family of the show.
Yes. Sister of the pod. And yeah, I guess enjoy the episode and also let us know if you want to watch Oprah with us. Please give us some feedback.
Please and thank you. Oh, and also we have a Patreon episode that just went up and we are talking about Fiona Apple's controversial 1998 Spin magazine cover.
Yeah, that was very highly requested by you guys. So go check it out. And we love you very much.
We love you so much.
So much. TTYL, darlings. We're joined today by another incredible guest. We've been like kind of hitting it out of the park with guests recently. I'm going to just be honest.
We really have. I mean, I've been getting some great feedback.
Yeah.
And now it's another banger.
It's another banger. It's a guaranteed banger. We are joined today by my sister in Christ, my prayer sister, Cara Berry. Cara, how are you?
I'm so good. Happy to be the peak of all your guests so far. You didn't say that, I did, but I'm so happy to be here. It was a pleasure.
So Cara, obviously, I mean, anybody listening to this show probably knows who you are because we all exist in the same Marvel universe, I feel.
Yeah.
But what is your relationship to magazines? Like, what did you grow up reading, caring about, subscribing to? What's your favorite?
I was a magazine girl, starting with, y'all were talking about like Teen Beat the other day, Bop. I was definitely like Jonathan Taylor Thomas down for a while. That was a tough thing to disengage from, but that's not your question.
You're still getting over it.
My hand's shaking. I then had my first job was at Great Clips. I was a receptionist. So we had like a treasure trove of different magazines that I would just like pour through every shift. I actually was like a big fan of GQ at the time. I thought it was like, you know, just like a very chic, like a very elevated life that I like didn't live. As I just said, I was a receptionist at Great Clips in suburban Georgia. So, you know, that was just a life that I didn't know. But I've been a magazine lover my whole life. I actually specifically got a coffee table that is glass so that I can use it to have like covers be arts. And so I go down to the magazine shop and I am very like selective with my choices. And, you know, I know the men. And yeah, I've been like a big Vogue girl W girl, nylon girl for sure. Even V magazine. Like I like those like artsy, but like a little bit left of center.
As a current magazine girly, like are there any like newer or indie type of magazines that you're into now?
I love like the bougier the better. If you only come out like 2 to 4 times a year, I'm like, oh yeah, that's for me. So yeah, like right now, Love magazine. I have this beautiful Solange cover. It's like just gorgeous. Yeah, that's a big one. V doesn't come out all that much, and neither does W. I stick to the letters. I'm still like very loyal to those girls, and they have beautiful covers. Like I want to be in a fantasy. I want to be in like the photo shoot. I want to be taken to another world. And, like there's a girl running with like an impossibly large skirt somewhere. And that's what I want. That's the vibe. I'm looking for like art photography.
You do love like the like you like the magazines that are like in the back of the rack that are like expensive and covered in plastic.
1,000%. Like $20 and up, really thick. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's your magazine store? Are you a Casa magazine girl or do you go somewhere else?
Iconic. I'm an iconic girl.
Okay. Yeah. That's when when a person has like a magazine shop, it's when you know that they're like truly a magazine girl.
Yeah. I follow them on Instagram, so I know. And they have this whole thing where they like put they announce the magazine that they have like by putting it outside of their window, and that's how they do the shot every time, and it's just like very cool. I love it.
How long do you spend with a new magazine? Like is it an afternoon? Is it a week? What's your journey with a new issue?
That's the thing. I might get canceled for Strap in Sally. It really depends on the color of the person on the cover.
Sure.
So if they're, perhaps somebody who's more like me, they are kept forever and they're kept very close to my heart. And then there are other ones that look different from me and they have like a shorter shelf life, I'll say.
Sure.
I found
pulling the race card.
And literally. Cancel me if you want.
No, you actually gifted me one of my most prized, probably like if there was a fire in here and I had to reach for a bunch of magazines, actually it's right next to me. Let me grab it really quick.
It's a good one. I like got a chill up my spine, Dara, when I saw it, and I was like, oh, this is Troy's child, and I have to get it. Like I had no choice.
I cannot wait to see this. The anticipation.
It is.
God.
For those who can't see, it's
and like look at how thick it is.
It's huge. I can barely lift it up. Like this is hurting me. It's huge.
For those listening, it is the size of a phone book.
Yeah, literally. It's the reissue of Britney's. I want to say it was like 2001 photo shoot that she did, where she's wearing like the Harley Davidson shirt and the denim skirt. The Britney girls like know that photo shoot,
of course,
and they reissued it and made it really, really high fashion.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
That is beautiful.
Yeah. Prized possession.
I had a realization the other day. I always think about old magazines that I had, and then I chastise myself that I didn't hang on to them. And I started throwing out some like Vogue magazines I had from a year ago, 2 years ago. And then I go, wait a second. In 10 years, will I wish I had these?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the answer is yes, you will wish that you had them.
Yeah. I know. So I haven't learned anything, apparently. But
yeah, I'm at a place with Rihanna where I really need to make a decision and stop buying her covers. Here's actually another beautiful one, 72 magazine.
Oh my God.
It's stunning. I took the last one. Mm-hmm. And she keeps coming out with more and more albums because she's in photo shoots and not in the booth. And so I keep thinking, like, do I get another one? And then inevitably I do. And we just stare at each other.
Hers are like really, this is the thing. This is how I justify it. Because I'm always like, I really don't need to buy this. Like, I really don't.
No. Yeah.
But if you can find a way to turn them into decor somehow, put them in a frame, put them on a rack, whatever, then it's not, or like you said, you like bought a coffee table book to display them, or a coffee table that will display your magazines. Like, if you can find a way to turn them into like decor, then I don't feel so bad about it.
Exactly. They get dusted regularly.
At a certain point, you do have to be like, oh God, I can't have my entire apartment.
No, 1,000%. I went on a girls' trip actually, and I was like, okay, here's 8 magazines that can go right now, and we can read them by the pool, and then I can just like let go and let God. It was great.
And someone else can maybe, wherever you leave them, pick them up.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's beautiful.
That's why I love the vibe of the teen magazines, because they're like meant to just be destroyed. Like, they're meant to be like cut up, ripped apart, passed around to other people. The pages aren't meant to last. Like, it's meant to like just evaporate into the air eventually.
Yeah.
They know.
They know that Jonathan Taylor Thomas photo, the same one that I had from 3 months ago, is going right back up on my wall. I don't care.
For those who can't see, Kara, her entire apartment is covered in cutouts, really scary cutouts of Jonathan's body parts, eyes, his face.
Yeah, I've created my own in the corner. We won't have to get into that. And there's a pillow.
Yeah, and one pillow. Well, today we are talking about a very, very iconic issue of Vibe magazine. Like, one of the most iconic Vibe covers, I think, ever. It's February of 1998. It's like the Rap Reigns cover, which I didn't know that the full cover had men on it. I thought it was just the girls. And I wish that it was just the girls on the cover.
Yeah. It's almost like the precursor to the Vanity Fair,
Raven
Simone Olsen ones. It's like the hip hop version of that.
It totally is. It's like it's like Busta Rhymes, LL Cool J, like Method Man, Lil Kim, Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill, Foxy Brown. Like, it's all of the girls, and rap has finally reigned supreme.
Wild.
Now, do you remember this issue from back in the day, Kara? Like, do you have a relationship with this?
Looking back at it, I was like, maybe I do have like a recollection of seeing this cover specifically. Because Troy was right. Like, it is iconic. It does feature like so many like people who really went on to be legends. Their ability to like really have their finger on the pulse in terms of like who is going to have longevity in this genre. Pretty fascinating. Like, there's oftentimes where you see like a group profile of people, and then you're like, there's always like a who, but like all of these people are like household names.
Yeah, that is so true. They always have like I want to say it's either Rolling Stone or like Spin Magazine. They have like a next month this person will be a mega global superstar, and it's like Hoku.
Oh, come on. She didn't need to catch a stray. She's living her life.
I love her, and I love Hawaii.
Now, why am I in it?
The writer of this piece was Chairman Mao.
Not the one you're thinking of.
What did you guys think of this article? Just like first blush.
I thought it was like you always have to like take yourself back in the time of like, okay, I'm, this is not like woke 2026. So, you have to take it with a grain of salt.
Yes.
There's going to be a healthy dose of misogyny, especially when it comes to talking about more than one female rapper at a time. It's like we're always going to pit each other and compare and contrast, even in the nicest ways. It's always like there's always a checklist with them. But I think there were like, to that note, there are like some eye-rolly unfair moments. But then I felt like for the most part, it was like pretty good and generous. Would I call LL Cool J the Harry Belafonte, I believe, of hip hop. Maybe not. Maybe
How
not.
dare
but,
you?
That was
The
a
nerve of
fun
you.
comparison.
I kind of felt the same way. I was like, okay, I need to like put myself, because it's hard to imagine even questioning like Lauryn Hill's stability in the industry, or is it going to last? Like about like Erykah Badu and all these people. So I was like trying to keep myself in the mindset of like the time period. But even then, it's just so interesting that in 1998, like it was like the question of whether or not hip hop was like deserving to be as mainstream as it was becoming. And like it was almost like people just couldn't ignore hip hop anymore. Like it got to a point where they had like beat the door down so much that they were like invading the fashion world, and like it felt like an invasion more than anything.
Yeah, like a tsunami. It's so weird to be so, like as millennials, we're constantly dealing with unprecedented things and like new moments. But this is like a positive side of like we were born slightly ahead of like the beginning of hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
But to see it like surge throughout our adolescence is so interesting. And them really, I mean, taking 20 years to become a real stalemate genre of music when rock and roll had such a stronghold, country, to create like an entirely new genre of music. It's like incredible to be like part of that wave and like see it happen and how naturally it came about.
Yeah, that's interesting because I was thinking about this in relation to Foxy Brown and Dior and how like 2000 the collection came out where Foxy was the muse and Lauryn Hill was also like a big influence, and how that was the new age of Dior. And in my head, it's like that's always what Dior was. And it's the same thing with
Yeah.
with hip hop. It's like I was so young that hip hop was always this big, and I didn't even really consider that that was something that happened while I was alive.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because we were like and we were responsible for it in a way. Like we were responsible for like, you know, youth culture accepting hip hop in like a more legitimate way. And also like I think the fashion part of it is like so important, you know, like unfortunately people like Jay-Z and Diddy, it's like I don't know how much of the fashion element would have been injected, especially because they were men. There was something about like black men seeing black men that they respect and that they consider to be like as straight and macho and machismo as you can get, like embracing basically metrosexuality, like black metrosexuality, hip hop metrosexuality. And I don't know, it's crazy. And then I feel like the women just get so overlooked, like you said, with like Foxy Brown. Like I don't think many people know that Foxy Brown was like the like literally responsible for like the vibe of the Carrie Bradshaw era of Dior. Like Carrie's saddlebags are like Foxy Brown bags.
Yeah. Yeah. And even like when you watch like a fashion documentary about that time, like the 90s, there'll only be like a blip of Lil' Kim and maybe Marc Jacobs' relationship, but like that should be a whole
Oh my
documentary. Like
God.
to also come in on the wave of like young fashion designers who are beginning in these houses, seeing muses and people like Foxy and Kim and being like, you're it. And we're about to make you like worldwide. That's like powerful.
Yeah, so powerful.
I wonder, I don't you're right, the fact that they get so overlooked, but when you think about hip hop and fashion, people go to Diddy first,
I know.
and you think like John Galliano was not looking at Diddy and going, "Yeah, that's lighting up my creative juices," but like, of course, it's the women,
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that they get to take credit for that is infuriating.
Yeah. And there's a lot of conversation about um the men more so, like Tommy Hilfiger and Ralph Lauren, like finding these dudes in New York and being like, oh, we're going to give you clothes, and their relationship to like dudes in Harlem and hip hop culture over there. But yeah, like I'm getting mad now.
I know.
We need a whole documentary, like Marc Jacobs, strap on a mic pack. Like, I need to talk to you.
Please. I was reading a Vogue article. I think it was Vogue. And they were talking, I think they were talking to John Galliano, and he was talking about Foxy Brown, but then he was also talking about how Lauryn Hill inspired him and how he was at one of her concerts in Paris and she took him up on stage and he was dancing on stage with her and he said, like, this is what the collection is about. Like, it's crazy to think of that. Where is that documentary? Where there's so much there that I don't think many people know about at all.
Honestly, even though it is, like you said, Kara, it's like the one thing that people will bring up is like Mark and Lil Kim. That's like the one thing people will like reference for some reason. I don't know why. But even that, it's like Lil Kim's impact on fashion culture and hip hop was so major that we haven't moved on from it. Like we've never moved on from it, and it's still as like visually relevant right now as it was 20 years ago. Like everybody looks like Lil Kim, and they all think they look like Nicki Minaj, but they look like Lil Kim. They don't look like Nicki, which is crazy.
You bully him, not me. I didn't say anything. I don't have time for it. Okay.
Listen, I've taken.
If there are any barbs left, please direct your bullying towards Troy, not me.
I have been held at knife point by many a barb, and I'm willing to do it again.
I got bullied by a 12-year-old barb once on Twitter, and I was like, you know what? A rite of passage, and I would like to move on.
No, they're really creative with insults. They are wordsmiths. They take after their mother in that sense, where they are wordsmiths. They're amazing at stringing insults together.
Yeah, I mean, I really could have gotten it much worse. I think they were like, you shop at H&M, bitch. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I do. Got me there.
They said Costco ass bitch.
I would honestly be pretty impressed if we have any barb listeners at this point.
Yeah. Announce yourselves.
Yeah, where are you? Well, I guess we can like get into the article, into the meat and potatoes. In the intro, they talk about how, like, of course, they like lead with the men, and they're like, LL Cool J and Diddy and Busta Rhymes and Jay-Z are killing it right now.
Yeah.
But it is like seeing them all together, also knowing how young Foxy Brown is like a real mindfuck. Like, I have to remind myself she's like a teenager.
Yeah. Yeah. There's later in the magazine a feature on Aaliyah, and she's like talking about taking aloe vera gel pills for her voice, and she's 19. I'm like, what's going on here? To go back to the article, though, I did find it interesting that the like angle sort of for Foxy Brown was her age, and how could she possibly know all this hoe shit at such a young age? Do we believe her? I believe they use something like, is somebody pulling her G-strings like a puppet? Is there a man writing her lyrics that might be more experienced than her? Time will tell. I found that to be interesting, an interesting perspective.
And none of it is coming from a place of concern. It's like, is she really a hoe?
Right.
I don't know. Like,
prove it.
Did she prove that you're really the hoe you say you are? Because we know Lil Kim's really a hoe. But are you?
She's too young to be a slut.
Yeah. How could you possibly know all this good hoe shit? It's crazy. But they kind of break down each person and they give them like a yearbook superlative of like what they accomplished for the year and like what their impact was on hip hop for the year. And I think that, speaking about all the women, I think the most interesting one, to be honest, is Missy. Because they just like don't know what to do with Missy. And it's almost like she's so talented and she's so gifted that they can't overlook her. They can't ignore her impact and her talent, and like everybody wants to work with her. But at the same time, it's like the stuff that she's good at, most of it she doesn't really get recognition for. They never talk about her looks or her dancing or whatever. They're just like, she's an amazing producer and makes really good songs. But I do feel like there's a lot of like, what are we supposed to do with Missy if we don't want to fuck her?
No, exactly. Like all of the women are kind of seen through the lens of like different forms of femininity or sexuality. And then it's like, and she's so unique. And those beats. Definitely like the beats.
And Timbaland.
They're buddies. She's from Virginia. Anything else?
Yeah. It's like, we just talked about Foxy's G-string, and this is all you have to say about Missy? I find that interesting.
Anybody seen the Rain video?
Yeah, no, like, literally. They gave Artist of the Year to Master P. It's like, wow, what a time we're in. What a time we are in when Artist of the Year is Romeo's daddy.
Here's the thing, though. Like, I feel like I come from a unique perspective of growing up in the South. During this
you're
time,
an Atlanta girl.
Yeah, where like Southern hip hop was like taken very seriously, and it was like kind of beginning. It surged. You know, it was very like East Coast, West Coast. And then we're like, oh, let's see what these other people are talking about. And then here comes Master P in a high school gym with a golden tank. And we're like, and who's this man down the bayou? He's interesting. He really had like a lot of people talking.
Yeah. It's just such an interesting, I don't know, it's just so like, especially like as us being like early 2000s teenagers, it's like these people's fame had shifted so much by the time we were teenagers. So when I think of Master P, like I think of like Cribs and like, I think of like that era of MTV more so than like the 90s version of him, because just I was so young.
Okay. Well, that felt really ageist.
I was such a little tiny girl. I was such a pretty young woman.
I don't remember.
I remember stuff when I was born.
Well, I do remember, and it was iconic, okay?
You light up a Marbread. We also have the breakthrough artist of the year is Erykah Badu, which is like, what?
Yeah. Seeing the other side of like Lilith Fair core in like the, you know, the Erykah Badus, the D'Angelos of the world, they also like had quite the fashion foothold that I feel like even less people talk about.
Especially Erykah Badu.
Yeah. The onks and the hair wraps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like she had such a distinct style. So did oh my God, Lauryn Hill. Like, yeah, like just like that beautiful, like earthy woo-woo kind of chick.
Oh, it's like the cross between VH1 and BET and MTV was these girls. Like they were just like the baby of all the networks.
For sure.
The next one, the sleeper hit, was Dru Hill and Foxy Brown. And I just like, I don't understand. I guess like I would like a documentary on Foxy Brown just explaining everything, because I also don't understand like where she is. Where is Foxy? Like where is she and what is she doing? And like, why is she not doing shit?
Is it possible she's deeply traumatized from her childhood as a protege of potentially a bad man?
Like it could.
Yeah, sure.
Just a little.
The answer to that is always going to be yes. Dara, I do have a question for you, and don't be afraid to say no because I expect it.
Okay.
Do you know who Dru Hill is?
I do-ish.
Okay.
In the sense that
I know the name.
Okay.
And I have absolute name recognition, and it's one of those things where if you like give me like a couple sentences, I'd be like, yes, I know.
See, I wouldn't even have that expectation, so I'm shocked and impressed.
Yeah.
I'm not appalled, I'm impressed.
Now, with that said, can I have a couple sentences?
Start me off here. 1, 2.
Get the beat going and then I'll
jump in.
I'll jump in when I
Oh my goodness.
You start singing like Shake It Fast by Mystical. You're like, is that not
Oh my god, how funny.
Oh my god. Baby Jay-Z is the year's best MC, and the runner-up was Common. And I just think, can we also just talk about, like, I know that this is not something that people like to talk about, and there's this video right now that's like going very viral. I don't know if you guys have seen it, of young baby girl Beyonce sitting on a record executive's lap and him like patting her butt while he calls Michael Jackson so she could talk to him.
Yeah, it's a real
AI.
It's a lot.
It's a lot going on.
That was not a Mad Libs. I created that sentence on my own. And, you know, we talk so much about like Aaliyah's age. We talk so much about Foxy Brown's age. But like, I think that Beyonce, because she's like a powerful, strong, you know, in charge woman, people like don't look at her as also one of the girls that was like a child when she met Jay-Z.
Yeah.
It's
we
weird.
really don't talk about that. It's one of the things we don't talk about as a family. We just keep it pushing.
You guys just blink at me.
Troy, we told you that we don't discuss that in the company.
I'm like, why is my screen going dark?
My screen, yeah, just Parkwood Entertainment just like takes over the screen. And you never saw me again.
You just see Solange's fist coming from my face.
I have a question. What do you guys think the impetus of the Foxy Brown Lil Kim feud?
You know, it's really hard to say. Like, my perpetual question is like, how do you, as an artist, if you're like in this machine and you've got just like an entourage of people in your ear, like how does this so frequently happen that these women musicians end up having beef with each other? Like, how do you not oftentimes see like, oh, this is just people like talking, this is completely false, versus this is like some real shit going on between us behind the scenes, and like we're kind of letting you guys in on it by being shady? Like, I just always wonder like how much of this is truly due to one-on-one interactions between each other versus like just bugs in your ear. I really don't know. So it's really hard to say like what really the issue could be. I don't know.
Because I was just like digging around, and there was talk of it was manufactured as a distraction from what potentially would be some skeletons in the closet regarding Jay-Z and Foxy, and this was a way to like pivot that conversation that was starting to happen.
I mean, I think that there's got to be truth to that. There has to be at least a little grain of like, if there can be multiple reasons why, that's definitely one of them. I feel like undeniably. And I also feel like these girls, not even just in hip hop, but like I'm listening to Brandy's book right now, and she's literally talking about this in the book about like her and Monica and Aaliyah, and like how they like didn't even really spend that much time around each other, but like their lives revolved around each other because of people in their ear and the obsessive comparisons, and you know, like none of them could be written about really without the other being mentioned. It's like if you read a Christina Aguilera article for the first 8 years of her life, like it's always going to talk about Britney, and it's like how many times are they really in the same room, you know? And I feel like these girls are given the illusion of power. Like they're given the illusion of power because they have money and they're on top of the world. But it's like I don't think that they really have that much agency, especially in like 98, you know?
I just hope they make it back to each other someday.
I think it would be really cool if like Foxy and Lil Kim, like, if all these girls did like some kind of like ladies' night moment or something.
I was just about to say it.
Like, just anything, you know, produced by Missy. Like, just let Missy do all of the back end stuff and just show up.
Like, if Olivia Rodrigo is doing it, Missy can create our other Lilith Fair.
Yeah. The Call Tyrone Fair. They have these like left out superlatives in the back of just random things like video director and stuff like that. And I forgot how much Hype Williams was responsible for like all of the imagery at this time. Like he did like all. They have Missy's The Rain, Biggie's No Money, More Money, More Problems, Diddy and Faith Evans, I'll Be Missing You. I mean, like every defining music video from that time was a Hype Williams moment.
Yeah. It's like, we don't know. I mean, music videos are really a thing of the past, but like we used to know the name of the director and be like excited because, ooh, Mick G's directing this one. Like, how do we know that?
That is crazy. We were running around as like 12-year-olds like, I love Mick G.
Yeah.
I used to want to be like, that was my dream. I was like, I'm gonna be a music video director.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna do like music direction for TV shows, like the OC. I was like, I'm gonna take over that job. Whoever's like picking out the music for the episodes in the OC, that's gonna be me. Gossip Girl, that's absolutely gonna be me.
And you know what's crazy about that is it turns out that the people who pick out the music for TV shows and movies are just pretty much lawyers who are negotiating contracts. That's like 80% of the job.
Yeah, it's like no fun at all.
It's not even fun.
It's like lawyers and Solange. Yeah. Those are the people that
pick the only one.
Yeah.
She's the only one having a good time.
Those are the options, really.
You grow up and you can either become a lawyer or Solange.
Yeah. And I choose Solange.
That Missy album or Missy video was so iconic, so like earth shifting of like what we expected, like the artistry. Like it was weird, it was dark, but also like fun. She's in a Jeep, she's in a garbage bag. Like who knows what's gonna happen next?
Anything's possible.
And she was just such a weirdo. And it was so cool to see a Black woman be allowed to just be like extremely weird. Like at the core, Missy is a weirdo in like the best way possible. And there's also something so cool about the fact that she was always like in charge. Like she produced the music, she wrote the music, she chose the artist, she like, you know, did all the creative for the videos, like she chose the fashion, like she was like in charge of everything. And it was just so, we were really, really lucky to grow up in a Missy music world.
Yeah, Missy, Timberland, Pharrell, Magoo, even Magoo. Just like be part of a
when you say
collective.
that, I'm like, that's not real, right?
To like be on the forefront of like a collective of people who were just allowed to fund like true art and just like unleash it on the world. And now we all know like a signature Pharrell song has that like dun 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 beat before it goes in, and like we just you're right. Like the fact that Missy was just allowed to just be weird and we just like fully embrace that. Like, it's a rare moment in time.
Yeah, there's like a part of Brandy's book where she talks about like how she worked with Rodney Jerkins for Full Moon, and like her dream was to be like a muse, because she was like, Aaliyah is Timbaland's muse, and like now I feel like I can't work with him because like what they're doing
he's
is
taken.
like he's taken, like they're creating like a whole thing together. And she was like, I want to be somebody's muse. And then she worked with him for Full Moon, and she was like, I'm a muse. Like,
yeah,
he's probably gonna want to work with me forever. But she like made him so famous that he started working with like Britney and like all the girls, and she never like became a muse. And I just thought that was so interesting. Where she was like, I want to be Aaliyah.
which like same. I mean, who amongst us?
Girl, I'm wearing my Tommy Hilfiger pullover right now. Who else do we have in these superlatives? Busta Rhymes. I don't really care about that. Sorry, Busta.
I do have a small fear of Busta Rhymes.
Small?
He's just like large. He's just a big dude.
Yeah.
And you're a small girl.
Imagine him yelling in your face. Like, it would be really unpleasant.
And it'd be really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would be so funny to watch you interact with him because he's so gargantuous. It's like he's like Cyclops.
Yeah.
He
in a leather jacket.
By your shirt to talk to you.
Hey! Put me down.
I'm in control.
I feel like there's a video talking about this particular photo shoot, or maybe it's another photo shoot, but it's Aaliyah, Missy, Lil Kim. I think it's this photo shoot. There's a video of it, and they talk about like the power of, like connecting even amongst each other.
Yeah.
And
like
it's like, so yeah, maybe it was for like ladies' night or something. I don't know. But I would encourage people to check that out because it really like talks about like behind the scenes, they were really like fucking with each other and they had their own sisterhood, even outside of, their individual careers. And I thought that was like interesting to see because, Black people really seek community in each other, even if they really don't have anything like in the music industry. I think they created like their own family. And you could like see the warmth in between them. So even if there were beefs that were manufactured or not between like Kim and Foxy, like there was like a lot of love there.
Yeah, I think about this a lot, especially after like for Beyond the Blinds, like we had to do so much Diddy stuff, and like so much of the music had to go through him, and so many of the artists had to go through him, and there was such like a velvet rope where Diddy was in control of everything, and you had to like kiss his ring. He's literally producer of the year in this magazine, and like his credits for the year are insane. I mean, the list just goes like on and on, like the remixes and the features and the production on other people's music, like Lil Kim, LL Cool J, Faith Evans, Busta, Boyz II Men, Brian McKnight. It just goes on. And it's just like, it's so sad to think about like how different, especially for the women, everything would have been without the toxicity of the men controlling everything.
Yeah.
Because they were such a sisterhood. And we don't have like a hip hop sisterhood anymore. Like there's no, Left Eye and Missy and all these people collaborating, or like Eve and Tweet and whoever, like all the girls. So it's just like, it's sad. Like genuinely, we could have had like a hip hop Lilith Fair. We probably would have if Diddy wasn't controlling all the music.
Yeah. Speaking of music, the article did kind of like weave in a lot of the what do you call it? Like the past music, like samples that they had used for their different songs. It made me think of, I don't know if you've read Mark Ronson's Night People, but it is so fascinating because the way he writes in the book is a lot like how this article is written, but like he's writing it now, whereas this is obviously happening in real time. But his like connection to digging in the crates and like finding those old songs and, putting those together with new hip hop songs. And he also talked a lot about like, linking up with different record companies to the DJ to create this remix, and like they would pick you, and he would be like nervous to like go to the record companies to like he just wanted to be picked to like be the official DJ for this remix, and like how much work went into finding those songs, like a way that you really had to like do the research. Like you can't just obviously Google that at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to be a real special person to hear like a random like I just found out a week ago that the stuttering laugh in Justin Timberlake's My Love is Angelica Pickles in like a PlayStation era video game for the Rugrats. Like that that's Angelica laughing in a PlayStation video game clipped just for that little section of the song. And it's like the most recognizable part of the song, but like what is that autism? What is that? Where on the spectrum are you where that's like where your brain goes?
Yeah, like he would talk about like I would take a crate, I would just pick albums and like take them to DJ, and then I would just have to remember that at like 37 to 53 seconds this would go into this song and this thing. But he also talks a lot about like linking up with like Biggie, like doing these clubs, DJing these clubs, and like people would just stream in and out, and he would just like have these once in a lifetime moments with people who, you know, would get shot a week later.
God.
Crazy. It's a really good book.
That would be, I need to read that book. He knows where all the bodies are buried, literally.
No, for real.
Who was your favorite girl, both of yours, of this era, of this like class of girls?
Ooh, mine was Lauryn Hill, I want to say. Like, I really went through the Miseducation. Like, that CD did numbers in my room, for sure. Like, every song was just like, it just felt like so unique. So like thoughtful. Yeah, I was her for sure. I was thinking about this earlier. Like I had such different feelings about Lil' Kim versus Foxy. And I remember thinking at the time that like Foxy was the really raunchy one, and like Lil' Kim was just like having fun. But then later, like really hearing Lil' Kim's like explicit material, like, okay, my mistake.
That's hilarious to think that Lil' Kim was like tame. And you're like,
right?
Oh, she's singing about anal.
Yeah, I just feel like she was so much more commercial, and like obviously we weren't hearing the real versions of that on, you know, my station, radio station. But yeah, I had like a totally skewed perspective of like what she really was putting out there.
I think that my main girl was probably Aaliyah. That was like my, like I put all my eggs in that basket. I was just like, she's the one, she's my everything, she's my favorite. I just really connected to her like tomboy thing. And I also loved TLC. And Aaliyah kind of felt like she was in the same like universe as TLC in a lot of ways. And I really liked that. Like I remember thinking like she could like be in TLC if she wanted to, you know?
Oh yeah.
I loved Aaliyah, and I also loved, I mean, obviously I just like talked about how obsessed I was with Missy. She was also like, I was like, God, she is so cool. And I also, we did a Lilith Fair thing last week, and I just like loved women that I thought were lesbians. I'm not gonna lie, like powerful women that I thought were lesbians, even if they hadn't explicitly said it, I was obsessed with.
Sure.
And I was like, Missy is a powerful lesbian. That's one that you really got to look out for.
That's a woman who loves a woman.
She bangs a tambourine. I just know it.
Yeah, I think in terms of like the girl groups, TLC was definitely like my jam. And like, God, tragedy after tragedy between Aaliyah and Left Eye. Like it was a lot. It was a lot going on for your
Dara,
girl.
who were yours? Who were your main girls? In like the late 90s, not early 2000s.
Late 90s. I mean, I had Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I loved her.
Don't steal my answers.
I'm so sorry.
No, I'm kidding.
I loved her. I mean, I was big TLC girl. I feel like and also Missy, but I feel like that's because they were, you know, in my neck of the woods, New Hampshire. They were the most accessible. Like, Lil' Kim didn't fully reach me, I feel, until a little more into the 2000s when she was on MTV more.
Did y'all have a favorite TLC girl? Like, who was your girl? Like a Spice
I was
Girl?
a left eye.
I was Chili.
I was gonna say I don't want to say mine, but if you say it, I was Chili.
I felt a kinship, like I don't know, like she was a little scamp, and I was like, I'm a scamp too.
Yeah, I was like a deeply, the word horny wouldn't have been the word I would have chosen, but for lack of a better one, child. So Red Light Special was a really, and because she sang that, I was like, that was really connection for me. To Become One was another one. Shout out to the Spice Girls. Those were really my jams.
Oh,
you know those memes of people being like, "This is what I looked like when I was listening to like Shake It Fast or whatever." Like, I'm just picturing you as a little girl listening to Red Light Special, like grinding in like a silk pajama.
Pedal pushers, maybe like a blue and green Argyle set that I got from Limited 2. If you want it, let me know it. Big time, but you gotta show it.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was I really, for whatever reason, connected to, and it was like such a big deal in my family for some reason. Chili, like looking for her dad on, was it Sally Jesse Raphael?
Oh my god.
Geraldo? I don't remember. I don't remember which one it was. But her like quest to find her Native American father.
Boy, I totally, I
my eyes rolled so hard. They hurt now.
She's like, I just need to know why I have such beautiful hair.
Oh my god.
I need to find my dad to explain my gorgeous hair. Like, that was so major for me. But I loved her voice. I loved doing her runs and like just the whole thing. I think later I became a left eye girl. Like when I was more sentient, more aware of like how brilliant and smart she was. Like during fan mail, I think I was hardcore left eye.
No shade to T-Boz, but
T-Boz,
she really was such an afterthought for me.
Yeah.
Being the leader, and that seems really crazy.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, whatever.
I know. And her voice was so cool. I know people like to give her shit and say that she like could never sing or whatever, but I loved her voice.
Yeah. I like hearing it on those prep ads now. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. That sounded like shade. I hear it, but I wasn't kidding.
Sounded a bit homophobic.
Wait, does she do the prep ads now?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's like T-Boz on prep, Madonna on Grindr. You pick.
It's beautiful. That's gay rights.
Yeah. Talking about all of this just made me realize, especially Dara, when you said like Lil' Kim, once she became like an MTV darling, like you became more familiar. This is literally why. And I like went on a whole fucking drunk rant about this the other night to this lady at the bar that like did not want to hear about it. But I was like, you don't understand. I was like grabbing her by her throat. But like not having MTV culture to create icons, like it's not even just that we're not like watching music videos or whatever, or like, it's the curation of an icon. Like Lil' Kim was able to transcend because of MTV, because she was an MTV darling, and they facilitated that and like supported it. And I just feel like there's so many artists that I think about now. Like I think about like Charlie, and I'm like, Charlie would have been a VMA girl. She would have been an MTV girl. She would have been on TRL. Like she would have been making the videos. Like there's no place for all of this to happen anymore. You have to like find somewhere to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. She really understood like the whole package of like visual, but not in a way that like people are packaged now. Like it was just inherent within her. And she's like, I'll just give you get the fantasy. Like, there's no fantasy anymore.
Mm-hmm.
There's no fantasy. It's just like everyone on a million platforms.
Yeah.
Instead of just going to MTV and having...
There's no peek behind the curtain.
No. It's just like, Charlie XCX is on Substack now.
Like, it's like, what?
Follow her on Letterboxd. Like,
yeah, I know. And like, she released the behind the scenes making of her video on YouTube. It's like, okay, I guess. Right. It's just not the same.
I don't like thinking about her like in the content mines like the rest of us. I want her just like on MTV doing a mini documentary like behind like making the video sort of stuff and at her award shows, and that's how I want to see her.
Yeah, I want to see you going from your home to the car to the studio back home.
Yep.
To go to bed. I do not want to see you sitting across from Jay Shetty.
Oh, that man.
Or fucking Zane Lowe. It's like everybody gotta go talk to Zane Lowe.
Yeah.
And have him be like, you know, on track 14 of your latest album, you talk about mental health issues. It's like, I don't want to do it. Where's Carson? Where's Lala? Where's Caduce? Caduce, where are you? Damien, where are you? I'm sick of it. I get
Jesse Camp even. I'll take Jesse Camp at this
point. I hate to tell you, I found him very attractive, and that's embarrassing, but it's the truth. I was like, there's something about him.
Woo, okay. That's tough.
No, I would have fucked. Dara, I'm with you. I would have fucked.
Yeah.
I would have fucked. So, like, I would have read my hair through that gnarled hair.
You would have attempted to run your hair before it got stuck.
I'm like, ow! What was that?
Something bit me.
Well, Kara, this was so fun. And
this was a pleasure.
So fun.
You are now, there's a revolving door. You can come back whenever you want.
Thank you. I'm getting my SNL style jacket for the my 6th timer. Being sewn as we speak. I'll be back. Oh, I'll be back.
And it's just like a BB blazer. It's like,
I'm never leaving this Riverside. You guys come back next week and I'm like, hey guys.
Ready? Like, I'm just here to watch.
But we love you so much. Tell people where they can find you and listen to you and all the things.
Yeah, I have a podcast called Everyone's Business But Mine. I talk about everything. I'm currently recapping TLC's The Double Lives of Suburban Wives. I am also recapping Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, Real Housewives of Orange County. We're ending Atlanta, regrettably, but capping that off. And there's probably other ones that I'm not thinking of. Dara, I just really quickly wanted your thoughts on Janelle's new boyfriend, Janelle Brown.
Thank you so much for asking. I actually considered bringing it up at the top, and I was like, I can't be that predictable. I am so thrilled. It honestly brings me a level of joy and hope for the future, for everyone. I mean, I felt like Janelle had really given up that part of her life, that she just assumed it was over. And the fact that she is really going to find love, and I hope to God is getting railed within an inch of her life.
Mm-hmm.
It's so exciting to me. It warms my heart.
I know. I'm so excited for her personally, so excited for me, because that gives us up to one storyline for next season.
Yes.
We got one.
We've got something. Now, if we can just get Mary to try some lesbian stuff,
please,
then the full chapter will be able to close for the Browns.
Yeah.
The universe is pushing it. They you have a queer child that's forcing you to learn all this stuff. Bitch, just go to the gay club and just do it. God, she's so close.
She was even dating a gay guy. It's like, that's when you know we're almost there.
Yeah. Those leather jackets are... They're trying to tell you something, Mama. They're trying to your wardrobe and your eyebrows are trying to communicate something to you, and you don't get it. Well, on that note, Kara, thank you for being here. We love you.
Love you. Thank you for having me.
Bye.
Bye.